What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Thank you guys for wrapping up your week with me here today. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, especially those of you here early and live. As always, love saying hi to you all. Jump in the chat wherever you're watching. Let's do a little roll call, and we'll get this show underway in about 5 minutes. We got Ken, Chris, Silbor, and QOys all holding it down on D Live. Great to see you guys out there and all the lurkers over on that platform as well. Shout out to Seaside Lady, Patriot 714, and Ken Chris hanging out with our super mod Joe Elaine over on Rumble. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button on Rumble if you haven't already done so. And of course, if you're hanging out in the comfy bunker, pill.net, the exclusive home of the second hour of the show, and the best place to watch and chat and just be part of our little community here, please tune in over there and say hello. We got Lightspear Lance in there first. Delia down in Arizona, not far behind. Floyd, Due Diligence, great to see you. Patriot 714, double dipping with Kane Chris. HL Paco, welcome. Good to see you all as well. There's Joe Elaine, again, our super mod, doing super mod things for us on this Friday afternoon. You're the best, Joe. We appreciate you so much. And then Floyd with my almost Friday cookie. All right, so it's like a Thursday for you. That means you're working tomorrow, huh? R. Harold, great to see you. Hope all is well. Barb Robbins, Kim Ha, and Mad Joker all checking in. Great to be with you guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful end of their week. We got Space Cookie, Roy, Stones, and Bones over on the West Coast. I like that Trump Jolly Roger sticker. Yeah, we're adding that to favorites for sure. Speaking of Jolly Rogers and Pirates, Pirates are up 8-0 right now, and their rookie first overall pick from last year, Paul Skeens, is 5 innings into a no-hit performance, and honestly, it should be a perfect game. He got screwed on a ball that was in the strike zone. They called it the ball. I ended up walking the guy, but it should have been called strike 3. Otherwise, he's been perfect through 5 innings. Historic. He's already struck out 10 batters too. He struck out 9 of the first 11. It's been super cool to watch. This kid is going to be a generational talent. You could just tell. Matrix Codebreaker, thank you for the can. Says, thank God it's Friday. Cheers, Matrix. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good one. Misfortune, welcome. Great to see you as well. And who else? Glass Wanda in the house. 315. Russ checking in. Pip's mom across the pond in Wales, UK. Great to see you, Pip. We got Lucy Anders out there as well. Cynthia, how we doing? Good to see you. And Kim, Iowa. What's up, Kim? Always bringing the heat. It's good talking to you yesterday. Range Pony, welcome. Bella 214. Good to see you. Jeff Den checking in from north of the border. Says hello from scary commie Canada. Yeah, it is scary and commie up there for sure. Eagle Freedom in the house. What's going on? Tweety 52. Ohio Kimmy, thank you for a cookie. Appreciate that very, very, very much. Matrix Codebreaker says, yeah, that rookie pitcher is sick. Dude, he's unbelievable. Unbelievable. His first start was a little iffy, but I mean, the build up to it was crazy, and you know, the pressure of it all. He didn't have great command of his fastball that first start, but he still struck out 7 guys through 4 innings, which is great. And if the bullpen didn't completely suck behind him, his numbers would have looked even better. But yeah, today he's just absolutely dealing. I have the game. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have the game up on mute on a separate screen. I will be a little bit distracted, at least until the kid allows a hit. I mean, if he throws a no-hitter in his second ever start, that would be just absolutely historic. ADT, great to see you. Clover Lily in the house. Ohio Kimmy, welcome. 311 Hero checking in. Good to see you, 311. And there's Kaiman over in South Africa. Mulan Labe, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We got Patriots all over the world tuning into our little broadcast, which is amazing, surreal, incredible to see how far we reach from this little closet in my house. It's just wild and amazing. So thank you guys tuning in wherever you are. Hey, there's a Mermaid Misk over on Rumble. Good to see you. Crimson as well. Welcome, you guys. Hope you're having a wonderful A wonderful Friday afternoon so far, and I'll check back over on D Live. Big Lee, thank you for the lemons. Same with you, Silbor. Good to see again everybody out there. I hope you're enjoying. The end of your week. What's up, Chops? Good to see you, Chops. Hope you're having a good day. It says I don't blame you. 412. It says Delia. Yeah, I mean it's crazy what this kid is doing. If you're not watching Paul Skeens throw the baseball right now, I just don't know what you're doing. If you're a sports fan, I know many of you guys aren't really sports fans, but if you're not watching Paul Skeens and what he's doing on the mound today, you're missing something truly special. Truly special. A from PA, Norm, Hang 10, Alien Surfer, great to see you guys. D Patriot, say hi to D Lurker for us, and thank you for the cookies. Says happy Friday. Boys Blanc, cheers. Thank you for the can. Mama Bear Patriot, Vanita 71. Another out. Guys cruising. Team Visine, welcome, everybody. All right, I'm gonna start the show, and we'll be back in 3.5 minutes. So don't go anywhere. See you guys soon.
We will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Y'all for tuning in, Patriots United, doing what we gotta do to win. Be addicted, the MS7, now we're moving in. And once we take over, we won't ever move again. Where we go on, we go all, I say it with pride. No, we won't run, we won't fall, we're right by your side. The demons have taken hold, but none of us will abide. Stand strong and stand bold, that's how we'll survive. 412 is the production, Monday through Friday, deplorable discussions. We're making it hard for the deep state to function. Every time they switch up the narrative, we debunk it. Adol Nero is the power that's controlling the flight. With all you patriots behind them, cause we're all in this fight. So many rhyme for so long, but we're giving them sight. Trapped in the world of darkness, but we're bringing them light. You may even find yourself in a different life. A lot of us have, and honestly, that's perfectly fine. Because exactly where you are at this moment in life is where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. It's all by design, the patriots are holding the line. They must have lost theirs, thinking they're controlling our minds. So many trapped in mental prisons don't know they're confined. They're just slaves in the system to the roles they're assigned. That's sad, the good news is that we're waking them up. They have monopolies on minds, but we're breaking them up. Everything you thought was news, they were making it up. When we ascend, all the tyrants won't be making the cut. Let them all burn in the hellscape they create. We the people already mapped out our escape. We hold each other by the hand as we all elevate and go to a different place. They can never get chased. When I look into the future, I can see that it's bright. When this history is written, they will see that we're right. We formed our own community and the circle is tight. But I expand the circle with every word that I write. The pen is sharper than the sword when you wield it with might. Why do you think they try to kick us off all the sites? These people hate America, punish us out of spite. We are the beacons of hope in the darkness of night. So let's go, strap in, yeah, get ready for the ride. Watch the water, we're witnessing the turning of the tide. Feel the passion and the fire that you got burning inside. Take the narrative they're feeding you and turn it to the side. We're alerted to the lies, we're preaching with the truth. We know the plan they devised, they're invading the youth. Now we're only sending vibes to start raising our boots. These demons all weaponized. Now we're raising our troops. Now we're raising the roof and sounding the alarm. Remember that it's always darkest before the dawn. Life is a game of chess. They want to use you as a pawn. You're only useful until you're not useful, then you're gone. But not us, we're on the right team where we belong. Everybody is invited, so come follow along. We refuse to say things are right, knowing they're wrong. Adol Nero, take the mic and take flight, cause it's on.
And now, straight from the Steel City, it's your host, 412 Adol Nero.
All right, let's go. Let's wrap up this week. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on 412 Productions for a Friday installment of Deplorable Discussions. My name is Adol Nero. It is May 17th, 2024. And riding shotgun with me at the moment is my good friend, Drunk Pinata. Pinata, how you doing today, buddy?
We're doing pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome. How was your show today?
Pretty good. They're doing some damage control. Pretty much the people on the right, or just even keel media, seems to say this was devastating. CNN is questioning it, and they're debating whether it's devastating. And MSNBC is saying that, oh, there was no problem whatsoever. This is no problem to the case. So to me, that's the right spectrum to means that yes, there were, if you have that kind of CNN kind of going the way of Fox News and Newsmax, or our opinion, then you're in the right area. So CNN's kind of like that one of like between MSNBC and News and Fox News, where you can kind of see, okay, where did this land? And so it was a lot of denial over there at MSNBC.
Yeah, that's not surprising. It's like gradients of cope.
Yeah. That's a great name for sure. It's a scale.
I love it. All right, quick update. Paul Skeens through 6 innings, 12 strikeouts, no hits allowed, 1 walk on a terrible call by the umpire. He should be perfect through 6, facing the minimum if it wasn't for a bad call. But I don't know if they're gonna let him keep pitching. It's like I said, it's only his 2nd ever career start, and they like to protect these pitchers' arms. He's got 100 pitches already, so my guess is they're gonna pull him out after this inning, which is a damn shame. It's a damn shame because to throw a no-hitter on your 2nd ever start, I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. I don't know if there's any baseball historians out there, but man, this has been amazing to watch. Anyone else out there watching this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This kid is a generational talent, absolutely living up to the hype. Anyways, that's my sports update. I have my eye on this game until he either comes out or allows a hit. So you have to forgive me. I'm a huge baseball fan, and you don't see what's happening, especially not here in Pittsburgh every day. This is absolutely wild. Anyway, Tennessee Homesteaders here. What's up, Tian? How you doing, man?
Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. How's your
Shining.
day going?
I beg your pardon?
But how's your day going?
Okay, I guess. It's kind of gloomy and didn't feel like going outside, so I've been catching up on shit indoors. That's about it. And of course, never fails, things stack up on the outside. Yesterday I was moving some mulch around, and I don't know if it was because it was all wet and mold and stuff like that, wood bark chips and stuff. Ah, man, I ended up having to take a Benadryl. I was in such a bad shape that I took a nap before off the rails. I got up about 10 minutes before the show.
And that's about your nightly average, from what I understand. So
yeah. That's pretty much it. That's why I have the alarm set. Anyways, I'm getting old.
Well, I hope to get there someday myself, Tian.
But I still got up at 4:30.
You're wild, man. I slept until 8 o'clock today, and I felt like
8 o'clock, I couldn't stand it. I could not stand it.
Yeah, normally during the week I'm up by 7 at the latest, but today for whatever reason I just could not get my ass out of bed, so I slept in a little bit. But no, it's good to be with you, Tien. Pinata, did you have any media you wanted to play, like to show these different gradients of cope? I have an Anderson Cooper clip that I played yesterday during the after party. I was going to play at some point again today. If you don't have anything, I'll play that. But I don't know if you had anything that was more recent.
No, nothing specific. No.
Okay, let me play this then. Let me find it. Here we go. So I played this yesterday, but we had a small audience for the after party yesterday. So I'm gonna do this again. On a full deplorable discussions, but this is kind of the overall, like, I feel like this represents what happened with the Michael Cohen cross examination pretty well. So here's Anderson Cooper. It's like a 3.5-minute clip. We'll do this, we'll discuss, and then we'll get into sponsors and a bunch of other stuff. Our House of Representatives is an absolute embarrassment. I can't wait to play this clip for you guys. I'm sure many of you have seen it already. Some that may not have are going to be just like in disbelief how dysfunctional these guys are. But anyway, let's start with this.
Minutes of court today, right before the lunch break. It was incredible. I mean, it was, Ellie Honig on my program last night had talked about, on a cross-examination, lawyers want to kind of put the witness in build a box around the witness and then slam it shut. That's what Todd Blanche did to Michael Cohen. I mean, the story, the Todd Blanche just methodically went through this sequence of events of this phone conversation that alleged that Michael Cohen had testified to previously, that he had this consequential phone conversation with Donald Trump. It was a 90-second phone conversation. I believe it was October 24th was the date that was testified to in around 8 p.m. or so at night. But Todd Blanche on his cross-examination today looked at the transcript of text messages that Michael Cohen had received and sent before that time frame. And there had been this series, I guess, of crank calls that Michael Cohen had received. It turned out to be from some 14-year-old. There was an exchange of messages between the alleged 14-year-old and Michael Cohen. And then Michael Cohen texts Keith Schiller at like 7:50 something or 7:48 p.m., saying, hey, I've got some dope has been harassing me. I got the person's phone number. Who can I talk to? Keith Schiller texts him back saying, call me. And Michael Cohen calls Keith Schiller. This is the conversation that previously Michael Cohen had said he was calling to speak to Donald Trump to tell him that he was going ahead with the Stormy Daniels arrangement and that Trump approved it, which was crucial to Michael Cohen's whole raison d'etre for being on the stand. He's the only person testifying to direct involvement by Donald Trump in the Stormy Daniels payments. But according to suddenly now Michael Cohen's refreshed memory, he now says, oh, it was a call about this 14-year-old making crank phone calls to me, but also about the moving ahead on Stormy Daniels. Todd Blanche was incredulous, his voice cracking, his voice raising up, moving around the courtroom, speaking, saying that what the jury doesn't want to hear, him guessing, it wants to hear facts. It was an extraordinary cross-examination by Todd Blanche. And, Michael Cohen's, throughout the day, Michael Cohen, when he found himself in a corner, he does have a pattern of suddenly not understanding the question that's being asked, or seemingly one could say buying time to try to figure out how he wants to answer. But he definitely suddenly starts to, have Todd Blanche repeat questions and say, I don't quite understand what you mean. I'm confused by the question. But this time, Michael Cohen was cornered in what appeared to be a lie, I think, to many in the room, and had to adjust suddenly his memory that he had just testified to on Tuesday. Ellie, you pointed out just right before the commercial break, if jurors don't the last.
So it wasn't.
Them were a lot of words for very little message.
Well, I think the reason I play that clip is because, again, it's Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm just saying that
kudos to the defense for completely destroying any even semblance of credibility of anything Michael Cohen said in the courtroom. When you lose Anderson Cooper, when you lose CNN, when they come out and say, you know what, this guy's got nothing, and that's your main witness. It's not like they have a plethora of witnesses and evidence to put up there. Okay,
that was the pinch hitter at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was literally they had one shot. It was Michael Cohen, and it missed wildly, like not even anywhere near the target. And when you have CNN flat out admitting it, giving props to the defense. Think about who the jury is, right? They're in line with Anderson Cooper, CNN type mindset. Right. So it's like if you get him to go on TV and say that kind of thing, what are those jurors thinking? Anderson Cooper is paid to come out and spin things in a way that's as anti-Trump, anti-populist as possible, when for all the money that him and the CIA are paying this guy to do that, if he can't even come around to this and try to spin it, I think you have a good shot at getting a few of these jurors to just not, to hang this jury in a very, or maybe even acquit. I mean, this is a complete disaster. Absolutely complete disaster for the Biden administration, the Justice Department, Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, everybody involved in this whole thing. I think is about to take a big, big, embarrassing L, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
It's starting to look good for an acquittal. The reason I was making that comment is like it's almost like he was stretching it to try to not avoid saying it, but it's like he couldn't. I don't know. There was a lot of word salad for very little. Have you heard the audio?
No.
The recording? There's nothing. I listened to it. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. There's not even an exchange of her name or the subject or anything. Nothing.
That's amazing. I can't believe they put all this faith in a guy like.
I think it's not that they put the faith on him. They put the faith on the narrative before he got there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
you have to have at least some kind of credibility coming from your star witness, even with the narrative. But yeah, I agree, Tian. Sorry, Pinata, I cut you off.
Well, the prosecution knows that there was text messages ahead of this phone call, but they still chose to use the fact that there was a phone call to craft a narrative that for Cohen to say, yeah, that's what that phone call was about, knowing full well the defense knew that it was only 96 seconds long, and there was a subject material, and the genesis of him calling Keith Schiller at all, and potentially even passing the phone to Trump, was that that Keith told him to call him about this incident that he was having with this prank caller, and they knew this, and so I just wonder. Just the defense needs to be careful that the prosecution knew this, and this is all they have. They still need to keep going. They can't rest on this thing. I don't want them to get overconfident with just this one thing. I saw some other pundits saying that they probably don't even need to bring Robert Costello out now, and I'm like, no. So I think there's a lot of people on the right punditry they're thinking we can just rest. I'm like, no, you cannot. You need to completely obliterate Cohen even more. You cannot stop. This has to be a bludgeoning, metaphorically, of his credibility. Because I see a lot of people like really thinking this is just we're done. No, we're not done. That's a start. It's a start, and we're going to be done when we're done.
Yep. No, I agree. Don't have that. You have to have that killer instinct, and you got your foot on the throat, metaphorically, of course. You got to be able to completely and unapologetically finish the job with Michael Cohen. And I would bring Costello in next. I would question, I'd get his testimony on the record to get behind the great cross-examination of Cohen to really bolster it and really leave no doubt in the jury's mind that this entire thing is complete and utter bullshit. So very good. Very, very good. We'll get into more stuff around this as well. We got a lot of fun to have today. Lots of clips to play, lots of interesting things to discuss. So it's going to be a fun show. A fun show that is sponsored by very, very wonderful America First companies. So let's do our sponsors, and then we'll jump right back in. First sponsor of the day is Earth Garden Botanicals, earthgardenbotanicals.com. You guys know all about Earth Garden by now, run by our friend Jolene up in Montana, making an amazing line of wellness products here. Like the white pine needle extract is the newest one, a concentrate version of the sunshine and pine needle tea, great for detoxing the body. Pair it with some elderberry tonic that boosts your immune system, and it'll give you good early defense against any kind of cold or virus you feel coming on. Between the detoxing and the boost to your immune system can make a big difference. You have CBD products like the CBD oil tinctures, all the ingredients for which are locally and organically grown on small Montana farms. Amazing flavors like orange ginger bergamot, huckleberry, cinnamon bliss, cherry, and oh, I'm missing one. Peppermint. Peppermint's the other one. All very, very good. There's an unflavored version too if you just want to taste the purity of the product. I recommend that one as well. CBD oil for pets works great. I used to use that with Gunner when he was still with us. The Delta 8 R&R nighttime gummies for a good night's sleep. And then the arnica salve for your sore joints and muscles. You get that with or without CBD infused. And then check out the fire cider as well to help you clear your sinuses during this allergy season. If you're feeling stuffed up, not breathing real clearly, fire cider can offer some immediate relief. There's 4 teas to choose from. I already mentioned Sunshine and Pine Needle. There's a few others. So if you're a tea drinker, check those out as well. And then, of course, the Critter Juice. I swear by the Critter Juice. Still no mosquito bites yet this year after a handful of rounds of golf and being outside quite a bit in this nice weather as it's been breaking. The Critter Juice has kept me clean, which is impressive this far into May. So I'll keep you guys posted. If I get nabbed, I'll let you all know. But yeah, so far the Critter Juice is batting 1,000 for me. It's a great product. It smells good. It doesn't feel oily and gross, and it works really, really well. 10% off when you use promo code 412. So go to earthguardbotanicals.com, load up a cart, say hello to Jolene for us, and yeah, thank you so much for supporting her amazing company. Then also we have Diamond Soap Co. DiamondSoapCo.com is another amazing sponsor, been with us a long time. Super patriots here. Harold and Laura are both Air Force Intel vets. They've been married over 33 years. They make all their products handmade here in the U.S. using organic, all natural ingredients. So just everything you want out of America First business family, veteran owned and operated, American manufacturing. I mean, it's the best. And the products are just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. They smell so good, the soaps and the body butters. I love Kentucky bourbon. The Bonfire sold out right now for good reason. It's amazing. I can understand why there was a run on that. You got some fruitier flavors as well, like your Island Escape. There's a citrus burst, a southern peach. You have things like frankincense and myrrh, inspired by Lance out there. Lightsphere, shout out to you. Lemongrass, green tea cucumber is super bright and like a refreshing, energetic aroma that'll fill the room. Plumeria, which was inspired by Tennessee Homesteader, and a bunch of others, guys. There's something for everybody when it comes to the different varieties of scents and aromas available with the body butters and hand soap. So go check them out at diamondsoapco.com. Promo code 412 gets you 17% off your order. So massive discount there. And vote with your dollar. Don't buy your soap from Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, Walmart, or any of those big conglomerates. Support a mom and pop business that does it the right way. Harold and Laura would love your business. So go check out diamondsoapco.com. Promo code 412 for 17% off. Load up on these amazing products. So there you go. Those are our sponsors for today. And all right, well, let's start with this. There was a hearing in the House over holding Merrick Garland in contempt, right?
The cat fight?
Oh yeah. This is absolutely wonderful. This is 5 minutes.
It's
5
freaking
minutes,
children, man. Yeah.
5 minutes of just pure joy. So I'm not even going to say anything else. Your United States House of Representatives, ladies and gentlemen, these are our best, our brightest, our elected officials representing you, the American taxpayer. Here they are. Here they are in all their glory.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
screen.
engage order of your committee?
Order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point. have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl? I don't think
we are going to move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to
recognizes
apologize. No.
Mr.
She
Perry.
needs to
Okay,
apologize.
hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
it's
minority.
pretty
No,
self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not.
of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
I would like to strike
The
those
lady's
as well.
words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the words.
There's another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right.
get
Okay.
your members under
Here's
control.
the correct apology. Ms. Green, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection. Without
Not
objection.
apologizing.
Chair recognizes-
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I
trying
make a motion to strike those
I
words.
don't think that's a
Hold on.
part
I'm
of the.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I
strike
had no
those
idea what
words.
you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this is
I
what
will
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games,
Crockett.
I can't hear you with your
and
yelling.
You don't want
Calm
me
down.
To be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Chairman.
All right, Chair. Okay. Chair now recognizes Ms. Green for 4 minutes.
What's that?
Just hold them all in contempt and just put them down there in that jail that they have in the Congress or whatever.
Expel them
Like,
all.
let's have them go to jail for contempt.
Expel them all from the meeting.
It's just so funny. It keeps going. We got another minute and 45 seconds of this. I mean, we'll take some time after this just to make fun of it. But oh my God, it's too good.
Minutes and 21 seconds. 4 minutes. Let Ms. Green talk, and then you all can. I'll recognize.
But I moved to strike her words for a second time based on her second set of personal remarks attacking another member.
Who?
Chairman Comer.
Because you all cannot
I have an
seem
amendment at
to
the desk,
apply
and this
the rules
sideshow
of the
needs to
committee.
stop.
We have to do this every time.
Hey, I'm recognized. I'm recognized. I'm going to go ahead and start talking.
Look, I know. Look, I don't know if you noticed it. I have 2 hearing aids. I'm very deaf. I'm not understanding. Everybody's yelling. I'm doing the best I can. Can we not recognize Ms. Green and let her
We
get?
cannot because of the rules of the committee, Mr. Chair. That is what I'm trying to communicate in the present moment.
We have a okay, what's the motion?
The motion is to strike the gentlelady's words for the second set of remarks, not the first, the second. That applied to me.
She has no idea. I think, Mr. Chairman, I'm the only one recognized right now.
But we objected at the time.
Will the member state the word she wishes struck?
She told me, or she asserted that I was not intelligent. These are the specific words. We can have it read by the clerk.
But she's wearing the glasses.
It was made immediately.
And it was made immediately. I am not moving now.
I don't think it was
I am not
timely.
moving
It was
now.
made immediately, both
was
by the
made
gentlelady and by me.
It was intelligent enough to be accurate.
It was made
and you
immediately,
said
both
that
by the
you would
gentlelady and by
return
me.
to us.
Guys,
She said, "You don't have the intelligence to talk to me," is what she said.
the chair recognizes Ms. Green for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, what is
I
happening with the ruling?
I object to the ruling now.
We must object.
I mean, if you want to take it up.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
It was Raskin that rejected it.
What's that?
At the end, it was Raskin that rejected it.
He rejected the AOC's motion?
Yes.
I missed that.
Yeah, I listened to it right before it goes to the closing, whatever that.
I think he was rejecting the ruling. I thought he said.
Yeah, but the ruling is.
They object to the ruling.
We must object.
Yeah, objecting to the ruling to just move on and recognize Miss Green. I think Comer basically said, just fuck off and get over it.
Right. What I'm saying is it was Raskin that said that, not Comer. The rejection of the ruling, that it was Raskin that said it.
Yeah.
So basically, her own ranking member told her, shut up.
No.
Raskin said he objected to the ruling of Comer.
Yeah, Comer ruled that they weren't going to strike the second set from the record or deal with her point of order. And then that's when Raskin said, I object to that. He wasn't objecting to AOC. He was objecting.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of because they're squawking like.
It's all right. It just AOC is just it was really funny because I think Green did that on purpose.
Oh, I mean, she knows that these people are thin-skinned lunatics that, words really hurt these people.
Yep.
So she knew exactly what she was doing. And I mean, how embarrassing. Like, all right, look, I'll admit the fake eyelashes comment has no place in there. It should have never been said. Like, I will 100% agree with that. Like, there is no real need for that. But it was hilarious.
I object. There's actually no real need for fake eyelashes across the board.
Oh,
I don't know why ladies do it. I don't know why. I don't like it. But
especially when they have to stand 3 feet away from the mirror because it sweeps otherwise.
the reaction to it, though.
Yeah.
The reaction.
Baby girl.
If these were adults, they would have been like, really? And whatever, move on. Like, who cares? But the indignation over it was so cringy. Like, that is beneath even you, Miss Green, to talk about her fake eye, her appearance. Oh my goodness. Like, clutch my pearls. Are you listening to this world? She made a comment about her fake eyelashes. That is despicable. Like, it's just so like you can't roll your eyes hard enough. And then of course AOC with her fake ghetto ass, the baby girl. Oh no, baby girl. These people are not serious people. These are not serious people at all. And it's just such an embarrassment to this country.
Did you notice that all the men just sat back and watched the cat fight?
For Raskin
at the tail end of it, but he was laughing at the beginning, in that. But the others are just Goldman just sat there going, as long as they fight, my name's not in it.
It's just so pathetic. It's just so unbelievably pathetic.
Yeah. My comment to the video was children.
Yeah, they are children. They're little children.
Incredible. And children that are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year with unlimited expenses and coming out richer than they went in.
Yeah, and they can't
on our dime.
And they can't handle a little bit of teasing. Like,
oh no, but they can handle sending $100+ billion to Ukraine or making up bullshit rules. Give me a break. I'm telling you that whole place, that the Russians would do us a favor if they nuked DC.
I mean, it's not a good look for our country right now. I'll say that. Like, when you have this kind of squabbling, this is our representation here, and they're squabbling over just nonsense, absolute nonsense. And
but it's typical Ma feelings. That's exactly a representation of Ma feelings.
Yeah. And like, did you notice, like, they come back and they make the comment about MTG's appearance?
Yeah.
I mean, MTG didn't like lose her mind, and no one on the I mean, some of them like wanted to strike it from the record, but you didn't get the nah. You did not just say that bullshit. Like, you didn't get the same outrage. Like, they're, like I said, the left can dish it out all day. They can sit there and call you Nazi, white supremacist, MAGA extremist, all these words to label you and demean you, in front of the American people. One little comment comes their way, and they lose their fucking minds. It's hilarious to me, absolutely hilarious to me.
I put a link in the Zoom chat.
Okay, let's see.
Duppy says, I've already sent the coordinates to Boulder. It goes first. That's a multiple reentry vehicle. They got it covered. Merv will handle Boulder, DC, and then we'll have some spares to boot.
Why is this? There we go. The internet is undefeated. It is undefeated. That's fantastic.
What's up with the was those her actual earrings, or were those part of the meme? I wonder, because that's the Iron Cross that's on her ears. Did you see that?
No, I didn't even notice. I'll only bring it back up. Yeah, I can't tell if that's photoshopped or not.
Yeah, I can't tell either.
I don't know.
The
really good Photoshop if it is.
Yeah.
A really, really good Photoshop job.
It kind of goes along with Sheila Jackson rings and Boy Lover ring, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they always tell you. They always tell you one way or another. Oh my God.
How pathetic, with all the things that are going on in our country today. How pathetic. I mean, it's par for the course, Saddle. It's par for the course. You got a bumbling old fool that thinks he's going to take on somebody behind the woodshed and can't walk up or down the stairs. You have some idiot that is representing the district in New York that was serving margaritas just before she did that. I mean,
I had to watch it twice yesterday. I watched it the first time and I legit thought I was like hallucinating. Like that didn't really just happen.
It's like a voiceover from SNL, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is this like a bad lip reading, or like what is actually happening? I had to watch it twice just to make sure I wasn't being.
Yeah, it could have been. That was one of my thoughts on it when I was playing. I'm like, you could put this with AI voices behind it, and you wouldn't even know until they finally zoomed in. You can actually see that they're actually moving their mouths with what's going on with that.
Yeah.
But Tian, I have to respectfully disagree. I don't think she can make a margarita, because I doubt she could even make a gin and tonic, which is less ingredients.
That's true. There's supposed to be ice in this.
All right, let's get into more serious things, I guess. Garland contempt resolution moves forward. So House Republicans are plowing ahead with contempt proceedings against Attorney General Merrick Garland, despite President Joe Biden's move to shield him from prosecution. 2 House panels advanced resolutions to hold Garland in contempt of Congress Thursday for refusing to provide special counsel Robert Hur's recorded interviews with the president. Until Thursday, Garland had not asserted any legal privilege, excusing his defiance of congressional subpoenas. But as House Republicans were poised to begin contempt proceedings, the president stepped in to assert executive privilege over the recordings. All right, so someone needs to explain this to me. These are recordings between Joe Biden and a ghostwriter, where he's allegedly, telling him that he has classified materials, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the story. How is their executive, like, it's not like this is a conversation.
No. It's the interview. It's not the ghostwriter and Joe and those tapes. It's the
Robert Hur.
It's the interview he did with Biden.
But it's the special counsel.
But Robert Hur is not Joe Biden's lawyer, is he?
No, it's the special counsel.
Yeah, so he's not Joe Biden's lawyer. So how is there executive privilege? Because my understanding of executive privilege is, like, if I'm talking to my counsel, my lawyers, people within my executive, then I have executive privilege. but
Yeah.
a
From my understanding of this, like,
prosecutor
I think
is-
they're purposely trying to obfuscate it, Battle. I think they're trying to they're trying to conflate the two recordings, because even if you want to say they're talking about the recordings with the ghostwriter, those are the ghostwriter's recordings. They're not Joe Biden's recordings.
But even then, I mean, as long as it's the special counsel, it removes the executive office, it removes the DOJ, it removes everybody, because that's why it's independent special counsel.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even if it was the ghostwriter, I'm not disputing what you're saying, Pinata, but even if it was the ghostwriter, there's no way that the White House can claim executive privilege when it's a special counsel and the Congress is requiring evidence from a report that he already produced.
That's insane. This is so crazy. And they're literally trying to throw Steve Bannon in jail. They've already thrown Peter Navarro in jail. For this exact thing, for this exact fucking thing. Not even, because
not even.
What they did was actually should have executive privilege. This is not. This is unreal.
You can argue that Bannon did contempt of Congress. You can argue that you cannot argue Navarro because he testified. Bannon balked at it, and then it was playing the I wanted in public game and all that kind of stuff. You can make an argument. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying you can make an argument on it.
Sure.
This one has no comparison whatsoever, because it's a special counsel. The report has already been produced, and the Congress, the oversight to the DOJ, is looking for what he recorded in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
This is crazy. All right, so President Biden is apparently afraid for the citizens of this country and everyone to hear those tapes. House Speaker Mike Johnson said in a press conference the tapes were recorded as part of hers investigation of Biden's handling of classified documents. The special counsel ultimately decided not to prosecute the Biden, partially because of the presentation of an elderly man with poor memory. Still hilarious to me. Democrats say the transcripts of the interviews, which the committee have, should be enough for members of the House Judiciary and Oversight and Accountability Committees, but the panel's Republican chairman says otherwise. Transcripts alone are not sufficient evidence of the state of the president's memory, right? Because the White House has a track record of altering the transcripts, said Representative Jim Jordan, chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. The White House has been caught scrubbing the president's gaffes from the transcripts of his speeches on multiple occasions, but Rep. Ted Lieu said there was no reason to believe the transcripts had been doctored, noting that it was produced by the special counsel's office. Quote, Robert Hur was appointed by Donald Trump. He's a Republican appointee. The notion that somehow the transcript is fake is a wild, insane conspiracy theory, he said. But if the transcripts are accurate, why do you care so much about us getting the audio? What's the big deal? Representative Jeff Van Drew countered. Garland has said that releasing the tapes could deter future presidents from cooperating with similar investigations down the road. Sam Dewey, chief litigator for the Heritage Foundation Oversight Project, says the argument is a bit of a red herring. Quote, if a special counsel asks the president for an interview and the president says no, he's going to be impeached with a great matter of speed and expedition. In today's political climate, you can't refuse to cooperate like that, Dewey said. Dewey is a leading Freedom Information Act lawsuit against the Justice Department for access to the recordings. If the House Republicans wish to pursue charges against Garland, that's a path they'll need to explore too. So there you have that. And now I have a video. Here's Merrick Garland talking about it on C-SPAN. Listen to the weasel explain his side of things here.
The Justice Department is a fundamental institution of our democracy. People depend on us to ensure that our investigations and our prosecutions are conducted according to the facts and the law and without political influence. We have gone to extraordinary lengths to ensure that the committees get responses to their legitimate requests. But this is not one. To the contrary, this is one that would harm our ability in the future to successfully pursue sensitive investigations. Now, there have been a series of unprecedented and frankly unfounded attacks on the Justice Department. This request, this effort to use contempt as a method of obtaining our sensitive law enforcement files is just the most recent. The effort to threaten to defund our investigations and the way in which there are contributions to an atmosphere that puts our agents and our prosecutors at risk, these are wrong. Look, the only thing I can do is continue to do the right thing. I will protect this building and its people.
Gentlemen, why don't we respond?
Go ahead. You kind of answered this just now, but I was wondering, like, what this combined with the efforts to defund Jack Smith and the other attacks on Biden administration officials say about, the broader effort to discredit you and to.
I will just say, he talks about defending the building. He talks about defending the institution. But what about the Constitution? Doesn't the Constitution give the House of Representatives oversight of the DOJ? Isn't the House of Representatives
Particularly the
elected representation, the people that are supposed to have our backs? This is an
particularly the committee that's asking for the.
Hold on one second, Tien. This is an unelected bureaucrat right here. This man has absolutely no responsibility to the voter whatsoever. He is ahead of the awesome power of the state, the awesome power of law enforcement to decide who gets prosecuted, who goes to jail, who loses their freedom. This guy is in a very powerful position. Without Congress's ability to perform oversight, you can get serious weaponization of this awesome power against the citizens, political rivals. I mean, we're seeing that right now. The House has every right. That's our power that I'm talking about as the tax-paying voter in this country to send those people to Washington to be a watchdog against abuses of power like what we're seeing. So when you have this material that the public deserves to see, especially in an election year when they're deciding the future of their country and they're demanding that from this department, he has absolutely no room to deny the people access to that information, to that insight, to that perception of what's going on there. So when he sits there and he talks about I'm going to defend this building, that's very telling to me. He's talking about defending the bureaucracy, defending himself, defending the Department of Justice. He should be, as the chief law enforcement agent essentially in this country, he should be talking about defending the Constitution, the law of the land, which he is spitting in the face of. And he just told you right there, that's his mission.
Well, you're right. It's the deep, essentially a bunch of different entities, which are themselves their own states. The way you'd see the United States is separate states coming together under the supposed Constitution, in a republic, right? And so that's the way that they see it. They protect. You're right. They're protecting those institutions as if their own sovereign part of their own country of the deep state.
It's insane. Tien, sorry, I ran right through you there, but I just really that struck me hard. I really wanted to get that point out. But go ahead. What were you going to say?
First of all, it's not Congress. It's the one that's specifically within the House of Representatives that has direct oversight over the judiciary, the Justice Department rather, is the judiciary, the committee within the House. That's the people's oversight over that segment of the executive branch. They have every right to request whatever they have. When it's an ongoing investigation, it's one thing, but the investigation is allegedly over and they're asking for the supplementary information, the actual information regarding what was in the report. The transcript is the text. Whether it was doctored or it wasn't doctored does not convey the voice inflection and the mannerisms by which the answer was given.
Right.
If I sit there and him and haw and fart a few times, that's not going to be in the transcript. Okay, that's why they wanted to hear what Biden was saying, and that's why they don't want to send it. And Garland is lying through his fucking teeth. Because what you said is correct about, and what Pinata about defending the institution, their state.
Yep.
But it's and the reporter that was asking questions, for God's sake, was this the same reporter that was asking Biden questions with every other word as an What did she go to school? Valley? San Fernando Valley? Is that where she went? Because the next thing she's going to do is break out into litanies of, oh my God.
Totally.
Fuck.
Let's finish the last minute of this, but holy hell, these people are insufferable.
Discredit the Justice Department, and also how do you manage that? How are you resisting that? And what can you do about that as Attorney General?
We have to go about our work following the federal principles of prosecution. As I said, we follow the facts and the law. We screen out outside inappropriate influences. That's what we're doing here. We're protecting our ability to continue to do high-profile and sensitive investigations, and we will continue to do that.
Mr. Carey, last question. It now seems the odds now seem vanishingly small that the two Jack Smith federal cases are going to begin trial, let alone finish trial, this year. What does that say about the pace of the justice system and confidence in this Justice Department?
Look, the special counsel brought both cases last year. He appropriately requested speedy trials. The matter is now in the hands of the judiciary, and I'm not going to be able to comment any further.
Thank you, everyone.
It's not his place to request.
The reporter's an idiot.
It gets me every fucking time with these people. This whole, the public has a right to a speedy trial. Fuck off with that shit. They keep trying it. It's not going to work.
But it's even that reporter is a fucking idiot because Garland answered it properly. It's in the hands of the judiciary. This is the Justice Department. That's the judiciary. Go ask them, you moron.
They know they're losing badly right now, and it's fun. It's honestly, it's just so fun to watch these people squirm.
The other part about Garland there is we do our investigation. No. Sorry, dude. This is not your investigation. It's an independent special counsel investigation.
Yep.
It's not the DOJ that's investigating. That's why it's independent. That's why the House independently funds it.
Yep.
Well, it's supposed to be, but he's just giving up the game.
He really is. He really, really is giving up the game.
Well, now with those reporters, how is the population going to understand this if the freaking reporters that are supposed to be the fourth column, as General Flynn calls it, is the fourth column, the one that's supposed to keep the eye of the people onto the bureaucracy of the government, doesn't even fucking know the goddamn branches of government.
You're right. I mean, there's a serious dereliction of duty in the mainstream media, and that's why people are walking away from it en masse. They're going to continue to lose credibility, lose viewership, and lose influence and significance as this continues on. I got one more clip I want to play in relation to this, and then we're going to go and do our pilled.net only second hour. So those of you guys watching across the interwebs, make sure you come on over to pilled.net. Find us at 412 Productions. I'll tell you where the links are in a little bit, but I think most of you already know. But we're going to do this last little clip here. This is Anna Paula Luna and talking about, well, potentially arresting Merrick Garland.
During my time off for maternity, after I was told that I could not vote, I actually spent that time reading the House Rulebook and Manual. And there's something that hasn't been used since the early 1900s called inherent contempt of Congress. It's actually something that any one individual member reserves. The Attorney General thought he was above the law and did not comply not just with one subpoena, but with two subpoenas. Those are subpoenas from both Chairman Jordan and Chairman Comer. I want to read this to you because ultimately, if in 10 days the Department of Justice does not do their job and hold the Attorney General responsible, just like they would any other American, I think that it should be our job in the House of Representatives to bring an inherent contempt proceeding against the Attorney General, of which I've already filed that privilege motion over a week ago. I would like to read it real quickly in saying that resolve that if in 10 days after the passage of this report, the Department of Justice had failed to indict Attorney General Garland, the Speaker of the House of Representatives shall issue his warrant commanding the Sergeant at Arms or his duty to take into custody the body of the said Attorney General Garland, wherever found, and bring him to the said Attorney General Garland before the bar of the House of Representatives, then and there to provide documents, materials, and answer such questions pertinent to the matter under inquiry as the House of Representatives may order the Speaker of the House of Representatives to propound, and to keep the said Attorney General Garland in custody to await further orders of the House of Representatives. This is something that we reserve as an authority in order to bring back order to a House that has seemed to have forgotten it.
I like it. I like it.
Do it.
Yeah, please do it. It's enough talk. You have the power. Take action. We're sick of the letters.
There's enough evidence too. Come on.
We're sick of the Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham interviews, showing up on Maria Bartiromo's show and tough talking. You have the power to actually do something about this. Show us that you're working for the American people and knock off the happy talk bullshit. All right, let's go ahead, and we're gonna go exclusively now to pilled.net for hour number 2. Go in the Rumble description, you'll see a link to our pilled.net channel. It'll take you right into the stream, putting it in the live chat as well on Rumble and on DLive. Make it super easy, or just go to pilled.net on your browser and find us at 412 Productions. If you're on mobile, you'll see all the live channels at the top. On desktop, on the left-hand side of the screen, we are that black and gold logo. Super easy to find. So please come hang out with us. We got a lot more to go on here in the second hour. So I hope to see you guys over there. I'll play a quick video. We'll come back, officially say goodbye to the other platforms. Read your gold pill chats. Very generous start to the show today, and I really appreciate it, guys. I could see it all coming in. So we'll go ahead and read your chats, and then we'll kick off hour number 2. We'll be right back.
Pilled.net is proud to host 412 Productions, exclusively on the true home of free speech. To continue watching the show, we are here to help you over to Pilled. If you're new to the platform, just click on the welcome link provided. It will then automatically walk you through signing up for your free account. If you already have a Pilled.net account, follow the link provided directing you straight to 412 Productions channel. We are excited to have you join the Pilled family, and if you have any questions at all, please email support@pilled.net. Enjoy the rest of 412 Productions on Pilled.net. Free speech lives here.
All right, we are back, and I just want to say a big we love you. Thank you to everybody who is jumping over from the other platforms to stay with us for the second hour. It means the world to me. Those of you who do that, I know a lot of you don't like to jump over from other platforms. You find it inconvenient and annoying, but I do appreciate those of you who do stick with us in the second hour. Those of you who are not going to be coming over, no worries. We'll be back next week on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern time to kick off another week of shows. So we'll hope to see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for the first hour of the broadcast. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, if you want, pilled.net. We got another hour to go exclusively over there. If not, have a wonderful rest of your Friday night and weekend, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, so